Hi guys, so one thing I've seen a lot lately is people measuring their swing plane by using the angle of the club at address. And this isn't exactly correct. I'm going to talk about how the lie angle changes from address all the way back down to impact, how your club will actually steepen up a bit and it'll change that lie angle, and that's why this swing plane line won't quite work. So here at address, one thing that I'll see a lot of times is people drawing a line from the hosel of the club right up the club shaft and using that as their swing plane angle. Today's video, we're going to talk about why that's not exactly correct and what type of line to use to measure your swing plane. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. There's really two main reasons that this club will actually change from its original lie angle it's sitting on an address. So as we're addressing this ball, what's actually happening here is the club is angled with a little bit of a toe up angle. So here, let's imagine this is the lie angle on the club. This would be dead level with the ground. And then as you set it at address, it's actually a little bit toe up like this. So as I sit and take my natural address position with a good posture and everything's the way it should be, the toe of my golf club will actually be angled just slightly up off the ground like this. Now the golf clubs are designed this way on purpose, and the reason for this, there's actually two reasons that this is going to change in the swing. So first off, your club and the way that the shaft is designed, it's going into the hosel of the club. So that means most of the mass is outside the hosel. It's on this side of the hosel. As you start to swing this club with some force, there's a lot of force that builds up in this head, and it's going to start to pull this toe downward because it's outside of where you're holding on, the line you're holding on here. It's going to pull that toe downward and steepen up the shaft. That's actually accountable for club shaft droop also, where the club actually bends until your hands align with the sweet spot of the club. And that's what's happening as you make this swing. And this club, instead of being at this angle at address, it's going to start to pull upward. Your hands are going to raise a little bit, and that's going to be a more vertical plane. So we'll see a change in the lie angle as we swing this club. Now the second thing that's going to play a role in this is as we start to swing this club, we're building up a lot of centrifugal force. So this club's flying away from our hands. Some people have estimated up to 100 pounds of force. And as I'm doing this, you can imagine it at address, my hands are going to be sitting at an angle. My arms are at an angle with the shaft. As I start to swing harder and harder, the shaft is going to be pulled vertical and it's going to go upward a little bit. So really the main key for this video is to realize that at address, the toe is slightly up. If you really pay close attention and set it on a dead flat surface like a hardwood floor or concrete, and it will raise vertically. So when we're using our swing plane, what we want to use as the judge for this is to use an angle from the hosel of the club up through our elbow, and that's going to get us a pretty good estimate of where we need to be swinging down and through impact. All right guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like this video, post your comments below, ask any questions, and I'll try to answer every single one of those. Add a +1 on Google if you enjoyed this. That always helps us out. And I'm going to attach a preview of a video called The Perfect Swing Plane, and we're going to go over in a little bit more depth the differences in swing planes. We're going to talk about the club plane, the elbow plane, and how you should swing on plane and how you should achieve this in your golf swing. It's all pretty simple once you get used to it and get used to drawing these lines. So check out that video. Click the link in the bottom of your screen if you want to watch that entire video, or down in the description if you're on a mobile device. And I'll see you guys soon. Good luck with your golf game. I'm going to talk about there's a lot of myths out there and just really bad information. I want to talk about your two basic swing planes that you're going to see for PGA Tour professionals, and then we're going to go over if one's better or worse for certain golfers. And I'm also going to attach a video at the end that's going to show you exactly how to get in the perfect swing plane every time with two simple moves. So let's get started. I'm going to go over Tiger Woods' swing plane here first. And first let's talk about droop.